Question that people often have to deal with when going through life is, how do I become a better version of myself? And quite honestly, there's no single right answer to that. There are so many aspects we need to consider. We need to consider our physical appearance, we need to consider our knowledge, we need to consider our attitude towards other people. There are so many facets to consider that there's no real single right answer. But going to be giving you three general tips that you can start implementing today to become a better version of yourself financially, emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. So stay tuned. If you are someone who's going through a rough patch now, you want to watch this video to the very end, because you have to implement all three of these tips in order to better your life in a holistic manner. Stay tuned, let's go. The most fundamental step in becoming a better version of yourself is to have a change in mindset. Mindset is so important when it comes to success, but the incorrect mindset can also lead you down the wrong path. The incorrect mindset can actually worsen your life instead of bettering it. So it's important that you have a mind shift. Start investing your time into things that improve your knowledge, into things that can improve your attitude, that can improve your way of thinking. Rather than you focusing on your next party, your next drinking session, whatever it may be, rather focus on your next money making session, your next meeting, your next gym session. Small changes in mindset like this can allow you to think more holistically about life. It can allow you to think more in terms of the future than the present, because so many people, especially if they have a 9 to 5, they simply think about, okay, the end of the week, Friday, I'm going to go out and party, get wasted. I'm going to wake up Saturday, just go through my normal routine, and Sunday, the night before, I just realized that Monday, okay, I need to go to work again. And the same cycle starts over and over again. And it's like inertia. People struggle to break outside of this cycle. And that is due to their mindset being incorrect. And believe me, it is very difficult to change this mindset completely and to change this way of thinking completely, because you're so used to your routine. You're so used to all of these things. But it starts by investing time into things other than partying, into things other than laying around on the couch, into things other than Netflix, reels, whatever the distraction is that kind of kills off your creativity and kills off your motivation. Start investing in good books. Start investing in books like 5am Club. Start investing in books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I talk about these books a lot, and that is for a reason. They've changed my life, and they can change your life as well. So start by making a change in your mindset. Start by worrying more about your future. Start by compiling a list of goals that you want to achieve by the end of the month, by the end of the year, whatever it may be. A 5-year plan, a 10-year plan. You have to think about these things, especially if you're in your 20s or late teens. You have to start thinking about these things. I know people always say you're young, you should enjoy your life. Correct, you should. I'm not saying don't take a break at all. But please be serious about the things you need to be serious about, and make that mind shift to a more positive and a more constructive one. Let's move to tip number 2.
10 seconds later.
Second point, which links a lot with mindset, is going to be adding structure to your life. And how can you add structure to your life, you may ask? That is by keeping a journal. It's by having a to-do list. It's by reading. It's by having a daily schedule that you need to stick to. And yes, there are going to be unforeseen events, right? Someone, family member may get ill. Something may happen. You may get into a car accident. Whatever, some life happens. But on the days that you have total control over your life, you should exert total control of your life. There's no use in you saying in your mind, okay, I'm gonna become a better version of myself. Are your actions saying the same? Are your actions telling you that you're actually making a change in your life? And this is off the point, but this is where you need to surround yourself with people that hold you accountable. Are your friends going to motivate you, or are your friends going to allow you to fall back into the same routine? Add a little bit of structure to your life. Start by, and I always say this, before you retire to bed, journal. Even if it's just a small A5 or A6 page, journal. Write down your day's experiences, write down what you did wrong, write down what you could have improved on. Paste your daily schedule somewhere where you can see it, right? So when you wake up in the morning, you need to see that schedule. you need to realize that I need to get all of these things done. And if I don't get all of these things done, consider it a failure. That is how serious you need to treat it, and that is how serious the fact is that you need to add structure to your life. Structure gives you a purpose. Structure stops you from laying around, slouching around, and not having a purpose in life. Because quite honestly, ask yourself, who can go through life without a purpose? And I assure you, the people who go throughout life without a purpose are miserable. They feel pointless. They feel, quite honestly, like a waste of oxygen. And nobody wants to feel that way. And we all feel like that at some stages in your life. I may feel like that right now. Sometimes I do feel like that. You sometimes may feel like that. But you have the ability to change it. And that is all up to your mindset, firstly. And it is all up to you adding structure to your life via journaling, via reading, via having a daily schedule, via just organizing all aspects of your life as far and as possible as you can. We can't organize everything. We can't foresee what happens during the day, but we can control our reactions to it. Let's move to the final tip. Third and last tip for today is I'm gonna tell this to you. In order for you to become a better person, you need to surround yourself with better people. Because, you know, there's an old saying that you ultimately are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. If you hang out with 5 bums, you hang out with people who have no ambition, who have no drive, who constantly, you know, just worry about partying and drinking, who don't have goals, who don't have structure in their lives, guess what? You're going to be the 6th bum. I always say that. You're going to end up being the 6th member of that particular group. Except if you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to distance myself from these people. I'm going to surround myself with 2 or 3 people who have goals, people who have ambition, people who are actually working to better themselves. And I'm not saying, you know, you need to make friends with millionaires. Preferably, if you can, that's always the first option. But the second option, and one that often works better, is surround yourself with people who are on the same journey as you. Surround yourself with people who are also trying to better themselves. Because, you know, 2 brains or 3 brains is better than 1. Together, your combined knowledge can help you think of solutions to your problems. You can come up with money-making methods. You can come up with productivity hacks together as a group, as opposed to just one person needing to come up with that. And most importantly, you can hold each other accountable. If one person is slacking, you say, no, not today. You're not reaching your goals yet. You have to work harder. You have to keep pushing. You have to have that accountability. Someone has to hold you accountable for your negative actions. If you're slacking, it's often very hard to motivate yourself or to pick yourself up. But when you have someone actually telling you that, listen, you're screwing up, you're fucking up your life, so why not, you know, work a little bit harder? Why not make some changes? As soon as you have those people in your life, the chances of you slacking are going to minimize drastically. And I always tell people, surround yourself. Napoleon Hill in Think and Grow Rich talks about a mastermind group. The mastermind group is one of the 8 pillars of success that you need to pay attention to. And I'm going to be doing a whole video about the 8 pillars of Napoleon Hill's success from his book. I'm going to be doing a full video on that. So stay tuned to the channel. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button right now and turn on the post notifications bell to stay up to date with the content. If you think, as per usual, if you think this video can help someone else, please send it to them, send it to your friends, family, whoever is going through a tough time right now, whoever needs a little bit of motivation right now, please send this video to them, because, you know, all of the videos on this channel are to motivate you to do better in life. We are all on the journey. I'm not at the level of success that I want to be at. You probably are not also. So why not motivate each other? Why not spread this content to as many people as possible to help as many people as possible? I appreciate you watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.